I've got smoked salmon. Absolutely. And I have some cream cheese. Kind of the combo goes together. And then what we do is we got a little bit of garlic. We got a little onion or shallot. I have a little parsley. I have a little butter. And I got a little, I have a juice of a half a lemon. No seeds, of course. And a little bit of heavy cream, which I'm going to talk about that in a second. And, well, I have some brandy that's optional. Optional. Now, we're going to put the smoked salmon inside of the food processor and the cream cheese first. Now, one thing that you got to keep in mind, you want to make sure that your cream cheese is room temperature. You want it to be able to smooth and get creamy and not get chunky. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with that first. Why am I starting with the salmon? It really doesn't bother me because basically we're going to have to scrape this down, and I don't really care that the salmon's going to start pureeing because we're going to work it inside of the cream cheese, as you can see right now. So once that starts blending in there, now what I told you about it being room temperature, if this was cold right out of the icebox, we'd be here for a long time. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the garlic. We're going to take the onion. We're going to take the parsley. We're going to take the butter. Well, this is the butter is supposed to be soft too. You're supposed to use like a teaspoon or, you know, something like that. So the juice of the lemon. Hey, I love the dairy farmers of America. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, go easy on the salt because particularly smoked fish, they have a little bit of salt because they've been cured. So we can always go back and re-season it. Then we're going to just add a lot of fresh ground pepper to sort of kick it up a notch. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to get all of that mixed in there. And you see, those escapees think that I forgot about them. I didn't forget about them. I just haven't got the net out yet. Getting ready to do that. A couple of seconds. Now, if you are like afraid for some chance of these escapees, brandy will always kill them. And then, see, you can really have a lot of fun cooking. You know? Done. All right, here we go. What I did is I took some new potatoes and I boiled them till they were fork tender. Not too soft, not too firm. Then, that's exactly. Get your own damn show, will you? Now, now what we're going to do, you see, I cut the bases so we have a little base like this. Oh, isn't that sweet? See, we can put eyebrows on them too, you see. All kinds of games you can do. Now, what I do is I got a little melon ball, and what we're going to do is we're just going to scoop out as much as you want of the potato, okay? You can save these. No need to throw them out after you do this, because then they'll make great hash browns. You can saute them, keep them in the icebox till tomorrow's dinner. Or you can like add a little eye to the eyebrow like that, if you're in that kind of like potato head kind of mode, like we are right now. Now, you know, I always find it amazing when I can do almost a whole show and not complete a dish, you know? Now, what you can do is you can use this pastry bag to pipe your filling inside of that. You want to make sure that you season them. So, they're kind of soft right now. And that's okay. No, that's okay. You know, you take them, it's like that gum that, it's the same kind of thing. But so what we're going to do, what I recommend doing after you do that is you put them inside of the ice box. And the other thing that I recommend is that you got to season them. You got to season them with a little salt and pepper. Now, you could bam them. Yeah. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm switching these out because I did these, and I'm going to show you what they're going to look like now. You take them out of the ice box just before your guests arrive. You want to serve a little bit of hors d'oeuvres, very simple. See, they're firm like this. That's a good thing, because by the time you garnish them and then you put them out on a tray, they're going to be perfect. Now, if you didn't season them when they're refrigerated, remember, easy with the salt. So we're just going to add a little bit of salt like this. And then you want to add a little bit of pepper. And of course, people say, there's pepper in potatoes, the PP kind of thing together, you know. No, I'm serious. It's like, I didn't mean it. I mean it was pepper, potatoes. Jeez. Gee. That martini be getting you, huh?
It's feeling pretty good.
So after you do that, what I recommend is this. You can see, caviar is another great hors d'oeuvre.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. But, you know, caviar properly should be served like in a shell like this or with mother of pearl, okay? So it doesn't damage the eggs, discolor the eggs, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're going to serve caviar just like this is a cool little setup. If you're going to serve it like this, traditional style is with toast points and traditional garnishes. A little onion, little chopped egg. Some people have butter or cream cheese, parsley, et cetera, et cetera. However, what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to take our potato stuffed with the smoked salmon and I'm going to garnish it.
Oh, yeah.
With a little bit of that. And sometimes when you do a party like that, maybe you don't want to put every single one of them with caviar. You can use all kinds of caviars. You don't have to have caviar. So sometimes, like when I'm going to do like a little hors d'oeuvre like this for a party, I'll do some with caviar and some not without caviar, because not everybody likes caviar. And you don't need a lot. It's just a little bit of garnish. The other thing that you can do is you certainly can go back and just use a little bit of parsley garnish like this. Or somebody out there, one of my friends said, you can use a little essence if you wanted to just garnish it like that. So basically, when you're doing canapes also, you always want to kind of look at a symmetrical design like this. You see like how I'm kind of doing this? Okay? Yeah, that's like pretty good right there, you know? So there's the smoked salmon and potato canapé right there.